we're gonna tie a whole series of. Look at my haircut, man.
You did, Jay. You are so cleaned up.
Haircut.
Crazy.
He's putting the pressure on me. The screws are in. I might have to jack mine off.
Now,
too.
Barrett, I was looking a little bit too much like Sean Connery in the early stages of The Rock.
Yeah, I like that, man.
And
that was great.
I liked it too, but it was a little bit too scary for a professional. So we're gonna have a hot orange bucktail tail on this fly.
We're tying what, Jay?
We're tying a fly that was taught to me by Jack Harrell, who guides out of Pacific City. Jack's a great guy. And I think he had this fly shown to him by somebody else. And it's a version, it's my modification of a Ramon salmon killer. And Jack uses an all chenille body. I like to use the rear half to 2/3. Now I'll put one wrap under that tail. I like to use gold mini flat braid. But I do like this black, plain old black chenille. Good stuff, man. Always caught fish, always will. So, does this fly catch king salmon? A fellow gave me one of these flies several years ago, and I'd been fishing clousers and little tiny comets and things like that, and then looked at this fly. So I'm going to put on some kind of an orange saddle hackle here. I had one all picked out, but can I find it? Of course not. Ooh, here it is. Anyway, saw this fly, and it was a lot bigger than the comets I had been tying. It was kind of messy, and I thought, thank you very much. I'll fish my chartreuse and white clousers. Then one day, I wasn't catching any fish, and I tied one of these on. I'm folding that hackle there, and I tied on one of these Ramon salmon killers, and I pitched it out there. And my gosh, the fish took it on the drop and just about took the rod out of my hands. So I've been pretty partial to them since then.
And you tied this with eyes and without, Jay, or just with eyes? I see you haven't put any eyes on it yet.
I put the eyes on later. Rob likes to put them on first, I think. And I don't know if you can tell or not, but I'm having a little bit of difficulty with this hackle. It's not behaving as nicely as I would like it to. But I'm being very calm and patient and trying not to grimace too much. So there's a hackle. Not much of a hackle, but it's plenty. If I wanted to add more, let me find another one here. Before you know it, Chris is going to be on me because my video is too long. I do, there's a lot of thought about how full to dress your flies. You do not need to dress them as fully as I do. You don't need much hackle on these things. But for the times when the water is dark and maybe a little bit murky, I like to have a little bit more hackle, a little bit more color there. But if your hackle is a little bit sparser than this, that's just fine. So before I put these bead chain eyes on, I'm going to tie a whip finish. These bead chain eyes are rough on your thread. And you know what? You can super glue them, you can epoxy them. They're going to twist. That's just the way it is.
Especially when a fish has them in their mouth.
Oh yeah, that's what we like. Or when you whack them against your buddy's head. So here's the important point. Figure 8, and then around the base of the bead chain. That'll do a pretty good job of holding them. But I've yet to find a way to keep them absolutely from turning. So there you go. Jay's modification of the Ramon salmon killer.